Hello and welcome back to CPP with Subrat. Today we will discuss about CRTP idiom, that is curiously recurring template pattern. But before that, I would like to discuss about something about virtual functions. Then we will land into CRTP implementation. Let's look into it. Let's say we are having a class shape and let's declare one virtual function, and that is pure virtual function, that is draw function. And if I am asking you to draw one shape, definitely you cannot draw anything. Your question would it be a rectangle, a line, or a circle? Definitely. So draw function does not make any sense if you are writing it inside shape class. Am I right? Yes. So let's move forward. And if we are having a virtual function, then definitely we should have a virtual destructor, right? So in this example, exactly we are not using virtual destructor, but anyway, for best practice, let's do that. Let's derive one class, that is circle, publicly derived from shape class, and let's override our draw function. Okay, and here we are not drawing anything, but just printing one message. Okay, I am drawing circle. That's it. And let's derive one more class, that is rectangle, and here I do not know why this public is not coming. This is public. Okay, I hope you can recognize it. Yep. Public and publicly derived from shape class. And inside this, we are overriding the draw function. Okay. And inside main, our driver code, what we are doing, we are creating one circle object dynamically and assigning it to the base class, that is shape, and then we are making the call, and that you know well that this call will land through our v table. And if we are having a virtual function, then there will be a virtual table automatically created by the compiler, and this will route through the virtual table and it will get the address of circles draw function, and it will get printed I am drawing circle. Let's do the cleanup by calling delete pointer and then reassigning to rectangle object, and then we are calling the draw function, that well that this will call to rectangles draw function, right? Let's do the cleanup. Tip for this is not modern CPP. Okay, and this is your assignment, and do the modification in the existing code and share the link. I will do the review for you. Okay, and just you have to write override keyword here. Why I have not written this? Because CRTP is not modern CPP. It always exists from the beginning since C++98. Okay, so that's what I would like to show you. Because of that, I have not written overridden here. Okay, so you can write override draw function, override draw function here. Okay, then it will become modern CPP. Not only that, you also have to write smart pointer here. Instead of using raw pointer, it is always a good practice to use smart pointers. Okay, it may be a unique PTR. Okay, try to change this code for modern CPP. We will have to add hash include IOStream because of STDC out. Okay, that I know you can do it. CRTP.cpp. Let's do a hash include, and here let's write the same code class shape. It is having a public virtual void draw, and inside this we are just printing something. Let's say I am, let's make it pure virtual function, and let's implement it inside the derived class. Let's say it is circle, derived publicly from shape. Let's implement the draw function. In modern CPP, just you have to write override here. Okay, I am not writing that one. Let's create one more class, that is, let's make it public. Let's create one rectangle class which is derived publicly from shape, and let's say I am drawing rect, and here I am drawing circle. Okay, and in the driver code we can, let me to write it first, and here we will call the draw function. That you know well, that this call will go through the v table and it will call the circles draw function, right? And let me to do one thing, let me to add one CMake list here. CMake minimum required version, let's say 3. And here we are going to create what? The binary executable, right? So we can say add executable, and the executable name, let's say, let's define the project. It is demo CRTP hyphen pre demo, and in the executable we can say CRTP pre, and it should be built using what? Using our pre hyphen crtp.cpp. That's it. Let me to go inside the folder CRTP live demo, and here what we will do, we are having only 2 files. Let me to call CMake, and let's define the build directory, and my source is here. Okay, and now if you observe, it has already created the build directory, and let's do the build hyphen build, and our build recipe is here. Okay, what it is saying, build directory and our source. What is saying? CMake list, CMake minimum required could not parse 3.0. There is a space, my mistake. That's great. Let's do the build. Build is successful. Now let's see the output. I am drawing circle. Now if we create one more object of rectangle class, let's do that. And before that, you know that we have to release the memory, so let's do that one for best practice. Now again delete p. Okay, and here it should be a rectangle, right? Let me to show you. Let's do a build. I am drawing circle, I am drawing a rectangle. Okay, fine. So what is problem in this implementation? This implementation is using virtual function. Okay, and you know, if there is any virtual function, there will be v table, and all the function calls will route through v table, which is costly because it will look into the offset and your vptr, that is base address of your vtable. I am not going to discuss anything about vtable at this point of time because our intention is to discuss about CRTP. So can we convert the same code to CRTP, that is curiously recurring template pattern? Let's look into it. It is very simple. Let me to do one thing. Let's create one more folder and give it a name, CRTP, and CRTP demo.cpp, and here just I am copy pasting the existing code. Okay, I will do the modification. Let me to do that. Okay, now our intention is what? We will not use virtual function. Okay, now tell me how a base class will come to know about the derived class, because you know, if there is one base class, n number of derived class may be there. It may not be known to the base class who has already derived from that class or who is going to derive. That is not known at all to the base class. Am I right? So how to make a call to the derived class from base class? Let's do that. I will show you. Let's remove the virtual function. That is the ultimate intention of not using virtual function inside our implementation. Let's do that. For clarity, let me to add some message here. I am inside SEP, and after that, is there any way to get derived class address, objects address inside base class? Yes, there is. Let me to use modern CPP, and let's say pointer p equals to, we'll do simply a static cast. Okay, static cast to what? And here definitely you know this pointer, right? This will be casted to the derived class, but you know, here we are having two derived classes, one is rectangle and another one is circle. Tomorrow we may write one more derived class having name line. It may be rectangle, it may be uh, triangle. So we cannot hard code anything here, right? During typecasting for getting the derived class address, right? Derived class object address. Solution is use what? Use template. Let's do that. Template type name. Let's give it a meaningful name, that is derived. Okay. And here what we will do, we will say derived pointer. Okay, after this let's make a call to the draw function, and as we have changed this interface, definitely here also it expects this template parameter, that is derived. Which type of this? Whenever we are drawing a circle, shape should be of what? Circle type, right? Whenever we are drawing a rectangle, at that time shape should be of rectangle type. That's what we are commanding here. Okay, and definitely here it should be what? Circle. For the time being, let me to comment it out. Let's do a build. Let's run it. Drawing circle rectangle, no. Let's add one CMake here. Just I'm doing a copy paste. It will be CRTP demo, right? Demo.cpp, and yep, my source directory is here, and after that let's do a build. Okay? And our build directory name is CRTP. Okay, leave about these warnings because you know you can fix this. Okay? It is very simple. You can take it as assignment and send me for review. Okay, and let's see, it will build hyphen CRTP, and perfect. I am drawing circle which is get called. Oh no, something is wrong. CRTP live demo, inside that we are having CRTP, right? CRTP. Okay, now let's do the build. Let's do the configuration first, and after that we will do the build. Okay, fine. Now let's do a build. CMake hyphen build, and now let's call this executable. I am inside shape. I am drawing circle. I am inside shape because whenever you are making any call, at that time this draw function of shape will get executed, and here it is printing I am inside shape. And after that we are doing a typecasting and forcing the base class to get the address of the derived class object, and after that we are making a call to the derived class draw function, right? That's why here we are getting I am drawing circle. Let's do the same for the rectangle. Would it work? It is a question. Would it work? Let me to say rect, and here let's rect. Now let's do a build. I'm sorry, implicitly defined private here. Okay, let's make it public. Great. Now let's run. Now if you observe carefully, I am inside shape, then draw function is getting called because of this instruction, and after that again we are creating a rectangle object and we are calling draw function. And if you observe carefully, I am inside shape, and here I am inside shape. After that we are doing a typecasting, and then we are calling the draw method. And which draw method will get called? Rectangle, because this pointer is having address of rectangle. That's what we are doing here. Okay, we are just typecasting it. That's what is CRTP. CRTP. If you observe carefully, here class name and template type is same. Here rectangle, it should be rectangle. Then you might have one question, that when it will be useful. It will be very much useful whenever, if you are having multiple singleton as your requirement, then you can use CRTP. If you are having observer design pattern to be implemented, then definitely you can use CRTP. And if you want the solution, then join inside the link that I am going to provide to you in the description. Okay, please look into it and please try to do it yourself first.